Hello, I am Jeff Saar, character animator.
Emily Morganti, marketing and PR.
Scott Melzer, QA tester.
John Drake, content programmer.
This is the opening cutscene, and if you noticed, Max totally hid his right between the legs there on the fire hydrant. There's the fake hands in pockets. And here is Sybil running from the triangle, and I think there's another shot of her running again, kind of flailing her arms, and kind of a nod to season 1, episode 4. There she goes.
And you did that run.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Can't think of anything.
She runs like a girl.
Yeah, totally. Glad that came across.
I hear a lot of things. What does it look like?
3 sides, reddish, chasing Sybil.
Oh, what you've got there is.
Yeah, that was one of those when one of the big complaints people had in season 1 was that Sybil just sat around and didn't do anything. And so,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
we'll prove to you she can run down the street.
She
and
has
then
legs.
She'll spend the rest of the episode sitting around not
Yes.
doing anything.
Was that the
She gets
first
tired
time we actually
very
saw-
quick.
Sorry, was that the first time we actually saw her legs move?
Maybe it was.
She walked really briefly in Culture Shock, but that was like
Oh,
recent.
wow. Culture
Yeah,
shock, huh?
but she sat down and never got up again.
Giant ants.
High shots.
Great.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the mysterious cabal of controllers who summon the triangles as sentient portals.
So this is the episode where Nick got to watch a lot of the Girls Gone Wild
Yeah.
for that trailer.
Yeah, we did a Girls Gone Wild spoof in our trailer. It was one of those things that started out as a joke and then never got replaced by a real trailer.
Good thing, too, this was awesome.
It was a pretty good trailer.
I like the fact that this is where Bosco finally, like, he's useful. Like, he's got some actual real information about this triangle because he's a conspiracy theorist and he knows all about it. Pays off, yeah.
Phenomenon's tremendous power continues to baffle scientists and defy rational explanation.
What's that?
And it goes on for an uncomfortably long time.
But they say you can train them if you can figure out how to communicate with them.
How do we communicate with the triangle?
They're very attracted to symbols and sigils.
And Sybil's, apparently.
Those two.
Another
They're not
translation
real people. They're driven by shapes and colors.
nightmare.
A pink rhombus makes it nostalgic for the 50s. A red octagon makes it stop whatever it's doing. A blue icosahedron makes it sit in its mom's basement and draw maps of dungeons. And they
I can
can't
attest to
see
that.
or hear. So you've got to feed them a
They don't have to be
symbol
blue.
of what you want them to
No,
do.
I have a lot of green ones, and purple seems to be a common
Yeah,
color.
there she goes. Oh.
It stopped.
Well, there's another case solved.
I heard screaming. Are you all right, Sybil?
Love how we never see how he gets places. He just shows
Yeah,
up there.
exactly.
I want to see him rolling down the street.
Babe, no! Be strong, my marble darling. I'll save
That's when she jumps.
Yeah.
She can jump too.
Super action heroes.
Casualties.
What do you think's on the other side, Sam?
Well, we're setting it up for a platform.
Yeah, exactly. The spin-off.
Just getting the animations.
God's seeking to bring chaos to this plane. You want to jump in?
You can read my mind, Sam.
God, I hope not.
I remember when they first proposed this one, and it was just like, yeah, triangle will just be hanging in the middle of the street. Okay. No one was quite sure what to make of that. I mean, in the opening credits there, the pictures that scroll by, the first one that goes by very, very quickly is a picture of Steve Purcell.
Oh, really?
And I was convinced that everybody was going to see it, and it's actually the same picture that's in his author picture in the paperback Surfing the Highway, and that hadn't come out yet. And I was like, you can't put that in, everyone's going to see it.
Well, no one
Give away
really-
the surprise, and nobody saw it.
No one really noticed that
Yeah.
the
No, I
picture
didn't.
in
I didn't
104
notice it.
of Washington is actually
Yeah,
Steve
it's
Purcell,
Steve
too.
Purcell also, yeah.
More tropical than I imagined a horrific alternate dimension to be.
It's a really nice environment.
It is. I think this is the first time you ever saw a blue sky
Yeah.
in a Sam & Max game.
Baby.
And it,
Oh, there she's sitting. A little differently though.
yeah,
I'll
different
get it
sitting.
for you later. Oh, hi, Sam and Max. Are you guys on vacation?
It's actually one of my favorite episodes just because it's so different.
Unimaginable horrors beyond the portal of mystery.
You could have at least had the courtesy to be impaled on spikes or something.
Step aside, Harvey. You're blocking my tan.
I really like
thanks
this
for the thought,
subplot with
guys.
Lincoln
But
and
this
the
place is
giant
great.
stone heads.
Yeah, the love triangle in the Bermuda Triangle.
Rapa Nui,
Uh-huh.
the crux of all paranormal activity in the South Pacific, commonly known as Easter Island. Because once you leave, 3 days later, you can't wait to come back.
Abe and I thought
Dying
this
to
would
use
be a
that joke.
great
Yeah, I
chance to
know.
get alone.
Emphasis on alone.
I love the kind of
Someone has come
subplot
to
of their
rescue us
relationship
from the
too, and the
ancient
fact that it progressed very quickly. They went from like first date to honeymoon here to
Ancient
to break up.
prophecies can only mean two things.
Took a year.
This is true.
They didn't quite get together until the end of the last season.
Well, all right.
And they're just big feet, right?
Yeah, down underneath, yeah.
Interesting to say.
What exactly
I think that was
does
Doug's
this
idea.
prophecy say is going to
Oh,
happen?
really?
It was like, yeah, they should have giant feet sticking out in the bottom.
It pays off.
Yeah.
Worship giant feet.
And then a terrible.
There were some reviewers who wrote in who were very confused about the feet. They didn't understand that the feet and the heads were connected.
And rain.
Really?
All right.
After the
Okay.
cutscene that showed them.
The feet and the head, yeah.
Yeah.
The moving.
Hot damn.
This game came out about a month after Portal, and there were so many people. Oh, we can see you were totally inspired by Portal, weren't you?
Of course.
It's like, yeah, this was actually in development long before that came out. Everyone loved Portal, but
Yeah.
In this case, we're not going to pay you.
Deadbeat really is the universal language.
So this is the
Looks like we've
babies.
stumbled into some
babies, yeah,
primitive tiki
a little
bar, Max.
disturbing.
Oh, I was hoping to get into a Lagomorph's
There was
Gone
actually
Wild
another
video.
puzzle with the babies that
Haven't seen you around before.
involved taking drinks
Sam, they're
that
all
got cut.
babies.
That was one, like my favorite puzzle, and then it got cut because nobody in the playtest liked it, which made me think that my taste is apparently compromised.
Was that when the was that puzzle still in the bad build that Game Tab put out?
It was, yeah. This episode, there was an alpha build that somehow accidentally ended up in GameTap's client on launch day, and some people noticed because there were just missing graphics and the title sequence was all screwed up, and so people noticed it and reported it. But before they were able to pull it down, some people actually did play the whole thing. And my favorite, we actually got an email from somebody, or he posted in the forums that it was like, yeah, I was thinking that there were really a lot of bugs in the game, and I was kind of surprised, but I didn't actually realize until the end when I got to the part where it said insert end credits here. There was actually something wrong with it.
It takes a hardcore fan to play an entire
Yeah,
game like that.
I know. It's like, it's the Telltale. You guys are really falling asleep on the job.
Swing dancing.
So who are the babies again?
That's
Got
Glenn Miller.
Glenn Miller, Amelia Earhart, D.B. Cooper, and Lindbergh Baby.
And in the other room, there's, or at the in front of the cave is
The baby.
Oh, the
Hoffa.
Jimmy
Hoffa,
Hoffa.
yeah.
I didn't know who most of these people were.
Anything new in the auto body
Getting
business?
behaviors for those babies was really tough.
Yeah.
Naturally.
The cops are the best, always. And the driving.
What are they doing in this episode again? The cops?
Gotta get the car horn by running over accordions.
All right, enough with the sales.
Bagpipes and accordions.
Avoid the accordions.
Yeah.
Hit the bagpipes. Bagpipe obliteration extreme.
This is the last episode where Bluster Blaster has his voice. Because Jared, who provides the voice, was going hoarse because of it, so they had to.
Really?
Yeah, so they had to change his voice. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to constantly scream.
Yeah,
Characters'
for like a
voice.
week after recording, he had voice problems, so they had to scale it back.
Yikes.
We just blow your mind.
Sounds fun. I don't like to brag, but my prowess at Banjo Legend Extreme is pretty renowned throughout the tri-state area.
Oh, Sam.
And I've been banned from
Who came up with the name
27
Kurt?
local
Like,
arcades for playing
was that
forbidden
Steve,
dance
or
in ways
who
the
came up with those
designers
names for those
never
guys?
Probably
Brendan.
Dave and Brendan, yeah.
Should
You're
be.
saying that music video games already exist?
So we play this game of yours.
In a world where folk music instruments litter the mean streets, your mission is clear. Destroy all the bagpipes.
Bagpipe obliteration ultimate!
Don't we have to destroy the bagpipes
What's his
at
tag,
the
sir?
right time, earning
None
more
of your
points before
business.
we get to
Oh.
being
My
in
name
rhythm
is
with
none
the
of your
soundtrack?
business.
That's way too complicated! Calculating
This
that
was,
would
we didn't,
require
the video didn't show the driving from
processing
201, but
power error,
we
not
made a
the
point in
number.
202 of, or in season 2 of making the driving actually.
Yeah, different every
game.
time.
Would you like to play our game?
Let's do it.
The reviewers noticed too. They
Yeah,
said
people were happy about that.
the driving wasn't as irritating this time.
Yeah, it was fun and different.
Hit the bagpipes.
Collect awesome stickers.
And you, John, you did most of the driving
Yeah,
stuff, right?
well, I programmed it. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much anything you see.
So,
I mean, I didn't do any of the animation.
here we
of course, and a lot of it is taken from season 1.
What I love about this is that every time you play, there's a different song, and it starts to play like the different. It's like the World of Max song from season 1 is in there, and the tune that plays in their office, and it's really cool.
Yep, as the difficulty increases, the songs change.
Show off. The RAM.
And the stuff with the decals and everything, is that something that you worked on, or?
I unlocked them.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get a chance to see any of the, the sort of secret decal objects that
The duck
fly
and
through the
everything.
world. Yeah, the duck was.
Nothing like a giant rubber ducky.
People, there are fans who have a lot more dedication than I do because people did go through and play to get all the decals, and then of course at the end you get like a super
Oh, that was sweet.
secret thing.
The huge like cop lights on your car and everything.
Have you gotten all the decals?
Oh yeah, it's my job.
Amazing friends! Be sure to come back soon and play.
It's a great
again.
poster of the female robot babe
I'll put it back
on
before we go
the
cruising again.
car.
Let's get started making musical history, boys.
The song they make has to be my favorite in the entirety of season 2. Rapa Nui Choo Choo.
Going to get a producer credit.
Talk to my agent. Thank you. This tastes familiar. I can't place exactly where. Oh wait.
That's skipped over a bit.
Yeah, that's Fountain of Youth water for you.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
that was
I know
that
we were
on
getting
screen.
attached to the little guy, but it's for the good of the island.
Attached to who? Oh, right. Did he leave his gun?
Anybody home?
We're here to fix your volcano.
Yeah, we
rod.
skipped a lot.
We skipped the electrocuting of the piranhas and everything.
For that, you'll have to play the game.
You're
I
all
was
in
gonna do
danger.
that.
The volcano won't do it.
I don't like how their tentacles move.
You threaten defeat. You must answer to our leader, the High.
Yeah, the underwater effects came out great.
Yeah, it looks nice. I wish that Sam and Max swam instead of walking around. But
Mighty Kamehameha doing
That would've
donuts
been
in a
kinda cool.
square paddle boat.
Kind of like how they were
So there's
floating in
the feet.
space in
The animal
205.
form of Mr. Spencer.
yeah, they're the feet.
We didn't really have the animation for
What's
it.
that in the
until-
background?
205.
Where? In the background?
We
Behind
made it into
Sam
a
and
boat?
Max, it looks
Oh
like
yeah,
there's a
beginning of
car.
time, yeah.
Yeah, there's I think there's like a submarine and some stuff that's fallen down.
It's a crashed plane, bunch of boxes of lost video games.
Priest has spoken.
If you watch him carefully during gameplay, you'll see Max occasionally float up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a float idol.
Now hang
Well,
on.
he does have a float idol actually from
We know
106,
that
but
imposter
Yeah.
is lying because
He,
Max is the true high priest.
yeah, he'll swim up just a little bit and then come back down.
The truth. Look, we ancient civilization that worship giant feet who speak to us through ghost.
I love the
fish,
line about the
high
five
We're
pig.
not
Well,
gullible.
they take it from the five
If
little
white
pigs,
one with mouth
the five
truly
toes.
is high priest. He proved it by fulfilling the ancient prophecies.
I bet there are 3 of them.
He knows our ancient traditions. Maybe he really is the chosen one.
We want
Have
get
to have the
Max
rule of
pointed
3
out.
everywhere.
Yeah. But we can make fun of it.
Okay, we
What
do
is he
it.
doing?
Oh, mighty feet, give us a sign. Do you recognize this white stranger as your servant?
Let me get this
Love
straight.
the way they talk.
You worship feet?
Yes, the great feet that hang over us
It's an S&M game about people who worship feet.
There's no hidden message in
Yeah.
there. I don't know what you're talking about.
to his people, while the second watch over his people always.
One go to
market, one stay home.
The third teaches us to appreciate beauty of nature, while the fourth teaches us purity of the fast.
I think I learned this way back when I was like 5.
When the end times
And
come,
it's come back to you in your professional life.
And it's awesome. It's hilarious. I love it.
his people home to paradise.
Wow, we really are off course, vanished, set adrift, and disoriented.
But what does it all mean, Sam?
I don't feel like waiting around for years to find out.
That's a Lost reference,
I love
right?
how we mock Lost right there.
Beautiful, that gentle breeze and that melody
This
in
is
the
a great,
air.
Oh,
great part.
best scene.
Is this when she cries, or?
Yeah, the
Ever since
mariachi.
those heads started talking, you haven't heard one word I've said.
Right. What? Oh, I know. I hadn't noticed.
I love that this has nothing really to do with this episode. It's just set up for
Sybil,
what comes later.
You ever thought about getting some surgery done?
What?
Nice.
Nose stretched out some, maybe squared off the head a little. You look fantastic. Not that you don't look nice now, of course.
That is it. You've done nothing but stare at her this entire time.
Come on, I'm a man. I'm not made of stone. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, all right.
You're just in a mood.
No, I'm not. I will long remember what you said here, and I will never
Daniel
forget
did all
what
this.
you did
All
here.
short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't
he did.
believe you'd insult me like this.
He's really good at the awkward silences.
The awkward moments, yeah.
Somebody say, birthday!
Here we go.
So here he's a little bit older, and a few people notice that he starts to have gray in his hair, and he's using a different instrument.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
The best awkward silence.
Oh, we actually show Sybil
She got
getting
up,
up, getting up and running.
And again,
Well.
I forget to bring my
I'll
video
never see that
camera.
again. So.
Season 3.
Like the special.
You
Yes.
Oh,
Kids
best.
Sam and Max are awesome. It's totally an excuse to get away with 4th grade humor.
Yeah. I like how they run around and Sam just runs around going bang, bang.
Yeah.
You're gonna cut the crust off?
I've misplaced my knife.
See
There's
Max
Probably
playing the
left it
video
in real
game?
Stinky's
Yeah.
body.
In the in
Honest
204 he
mistake.
does.
Oh, it's 204?
Yeah.
They
come back.
They go back to 1980s Stinky.
Now, run along and
Sam's
play
shirt there,
before I
that
call child
these
services.
are modeled after drawings that Steve did of Sam and Max kids, and he has the Max shirt. But if you play the game, if you play it all the way through and then play it again, he'll have a different shirt. There are
Really?
3 or 4 different ones.
And
Yeah.
it changes about 4 times.
Yeah.
No time to
Easter
run,
egg.
little buddy.
High priest, take rightful place on altar.
What?
The whole
got to
Mr.
get up there
Spatula
and stop
storyline
that
is kind of
volcano.
convoluted here.
Yeah.
I guess he's a ghost of the Mr. Spatula that died in 201.
Now,
Yeah, he is. He was sent back, supposedly sent back from hell from the paupers to distract them. Sam and Max.
phony so-called high priest.
I don't know.
What
The whole
have
time
you to
travel
say?
and hell thing. We just kind of threw it together, I think.
I thought we were pals.
I think if you asked Chuck, he probably would have a very
He has really detailed.
detailed map of how this came to be.
Now he said,
They had to res up the Mr. Spatula. The one from season 1 wasn't high res enough for them to do close-ups like that. So. And the angry eye.
I knew I should have taken him for more walks. I blame
Plus, we
myself.
had to get some
blame
tech
you, too.
to make him transparent like
no,
that.
Yeah.
he said,
Yeah.
you think you won, Sam and Max. You really just step in trap. I send triangle to summon you here. And you stupid primitive.
Nice.
Your time. We not primitive.
Showing the same shot over again.
Yeah.
They say,
Just move slightly up.
It's
Yeah.
because he didn't take the parking brake
Yeah,
off.
he realizes he has the emergency brake on.
I love this episode because it's just so bizarre. Like there's just so many weird things that are going on. Yeah,
I said at all.
I don't know. I felt like this was the first one where they really kind of nailed the just weird Sam and Max. You never know what's gonna happen.
I always mix those
Should have
up.
taken the express pod.
Like this long conversation.
So long.
This just feels like something Steve would do in a comic. You know, pages and pages of
Of just like exposition.
Yeah.
It's hilarious exposition.
followed by I forgot to take off the parking brake.
The long, evil laugh. The anticlimactic win. Tip.
Yeah.
Now he say, my medallion, no! cannot be. What world? What world?
That sock crown that he loses is awesome. You can pick it up and have Max wear it around for the rest of the episode.
I think that was actually one of those last minute things that got added because Jake wanted it.
Which is good, because it adds a whole new dimension of awesome.
Bogan had to animate the socks so that they would move.
So they bounce.
So they bounce, yeah.
I suppose now's as good a time as any.
That timer there looks suspiciously like one in a toy factory in 103.
Yeah, I recognize that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That gauge is obviously not the same
Reuse
texture.
of acids.
Yes, there it is. Sock crown.
Regal Max.
Blind-nosed Euclid doing the Eucharist on a nitro-burning catamaran.
That's the second biggest Bermuda Triangle I've ever seen.
Seems to be spinning out of control, too. Well, there goes our only way home.
We skipped a lot of the game.
How this is helpful in an emergency.
Yeah.
There was this thing with the gong.
They showed the gong. It just didn't have the line where they're like, what? What?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I remember doing something with sticking his arm through
This was your scene? Blink.
Or is this Tim's, actually? I think
This
this
is
is now... Is this the end?
Yeah, this is the end.
Yeah, this is Tim's.
I love how we connect this to the very end of the season.
Yeah.
You said it, dude, bro.
Man, that dude's bugging.
Does the other guy talk?
Here's
He mumbles.
Yeah.
A lot more stoner humor this season.
I was really surprised that they went as far as they went.
Stoner and like fart jokes.
Yeah.
Private to get sedimentary.
So where did Sybil run off to?
We don't know. She's on the island somewhere. The island only has 2 rooms to it, so.
She found a desk to sit at.
Hanging out with the babies behind the bar.
Do you float, Mr. Lincoln?
Only one way to find out.
Does the giant stone head float?
You can only call that once we get in the water.
I guess we'll just sit here for another few thousand years.
But wait.
That sucks.
There's more. This was the first episode to have a little thing after the credits like this, and they ended up doing it for all the rest of them too.
Yeah.
Nice.
First hint at the mariachi's origins.
And that's 202.